Hi, this is Joseph. It is Friday, October 30th, 2015. We are currently trading during the New York session, but I've closed a trade, and this is the euro dollar. And what I'm doing here is, and this is something we've been talking about for the past couple of days, is that while or after FOMC, you can see FOMC here with this big move to the downside, while we expected some levels or areas where price would stall and maybe create a little opportunity, there were some overall possible HL30s, but they didn't line up, they didn't confirm, there was no signal given, so we weren't tempted in trying to sell the euro dollar here. But at the same time, and I know I go back to this all the time because we talk about this almost every single non-farm payrolls that we've had for the past several years, is that very often after non-farm payrolls or a big move, a big event like this, like FOMC, price will create maybe a big move in a trend for the day, but it'll go right back over the next day or two afterwards, after the release of that data, that information. And I talked about it in a webinar that we did the other day, where we were talking about, first of all, trading the news and why price doesn't always go or move in the direction that you would expect it to based on the results of the news. I know a lot of news traders. I did it myself back in 2003, 2004. I was trading the news quite a bit. And whenever the news would come out in a certain, it would be either strong or very, very negative, and you would expect price to move in a direction based on the results of that, but then price would go in a completely opposite direction and stop out quite a few people that were trading the news. So my experience with trading the news, I needed to learn, first of all, right away to understand why the price and why the market, why traders react to the news on certain events. So it's been a definite learning experience. But anyway, in the webinar, we were talking about why that happens and how to overcome those temptations of trading the news. I know it's exciting, but it doesn't always lead to a very accurate trading opportunity for those who are just exclusively looking at the numbers when the news is released. So again, trading the news on FOMC, it would have been a good opportunity for the day, but it would have been, for the most part, something that you could have expected or sat and watched and looked for opportunities to fade that move all the way back up. Now, I don't know if on Monday or Tuesday price is going to come back up and close above this week's high, which was prior to FOMC. It is very possible. And then price on the euro dollar could start trending and give us that continuation breakout trade to the upside. And we could trade it all through next week to the upside. It is just a possibility. I'm not predicting that. I'm not saying it's going to happen. So here on this trade this morning, we traded this to the upside, and I basically was just taking pieces of it. I don't know where it's going to find actual resistance. There are some mid-range resistance points in here along this level going into the 1.1050, 1.1080. These are psychological levels. But the other thing is I want to make sure that I get out of the trade before the close on Friday because I don't want to hold any positions over the weekend. Now, I might have a couple of other positions on a few other currencies today. I'm not too sure. If I don't take them, it's just because I don't want to get stuck into a trade and hold it through the weekend. I'd much rather not do that. But looking forward, again, this was another winning trade. We haven't had any losing trades in a couple of days now. We only had a couple of losing trades this week, which was on FOMC, and then we earned all of those losses back right away. And here we are earning more profits today as a result of just really having our expectations in line, understanding what is most likely going to happen. And again, we've been more or less expecting this move to the upside. Now, just the same, just because I expected it, I still need to wait for a signal. I'm not going to jump in at any one of these levels just because I think it might work. I don't trade like that. If it's a thought, I definitely need a trade signal. I need to follow my plan. So I waited for very specific trading opportunities and signals this morning before I even considered going long, even though my expectation was that it was probably going to continue going higher and maybe even testing the levels prior to FOMC. So we've done everything right. A great trading week. Next week, again, we'll be looking for some possible breakouts, but I'll talk about that after the market closes today and we do our weekend wrap-up and analysis before trading on Sunday. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for trading with me. I hope you had a great trading week. We've had a great trading month. This is one of the best months we've had in a long time, and we expect November, December to produce the same results for us. If you like this video and you want to get more information about these trading strategies, please click the subscribe button so that you can get instant notification when I put up a brand new video tutorial. Or you can visit my website right now by clicking the Visit My Website button, and I have some free trading manuals for you and extra video lessons with some special discount offers to use my Forex Signal service that will automatically execute all of these trades for you onto your MT4 account.